Scandal season 3 episode 1 was called It's Handled. It's handled, honey. Yes, it's taken care of. Lord, when I tell y'all, after I caught up this weekend, if you haven't seen my previous video, child, when Olivia Pope swung out them doors, girl, she had a little headphones in. She was jamming, baby. Yes, she was about to go on her run in her white. And somebody please explain to me why she wear white all the time. I mean, it don't bother me, but I just need a reason. You know what I'm saying? So she getting ready. She walking. She don't even notice people looking at her like, bitch, that is the president's mistress, honey. She doesn't even know. Olivia's, she's carefree, boo. She's like, yes, honey, yes. Everything is fixed. Girl, Olivia opens that door, honey. Paparazzi. Somebody then leaks Olivia's name talking about she's the mistress, honey, and I got my entire life. You see two guys swoop her up. They swoop that ass up. You like, girl, who is that? The president? He coming for her. She got to go to the White House. Come on, get up. Go. But they throw her ass in the car. Again, I'm like, it's the president. Then we see that little CIA dude that's been threatening Cyrus and that then took Jake. You know what I'm saying? And Olivia look at him talking about daddy? Dad? What? Father? That is your father, girl? What is going on? I was all the way blown backwards. I was like, oh God. Oh, this is her daddy? No. Let's go. Season 3, episode 1. Her daddy gives her the business like only a real father could, honey. Her daddy rips into her. He tell her, you opened your legs. What did I tell you? Say it. Say it with your chest. What did I tell you? You have to be twice as good as them. Yes, honey. You have to be twice as good. And you want to settle for first lady? Really? Not chief of staff? Not first lady? Y'all. He laid into her like only a father could and told her what you're going to do. The White House is going to eat you alive. They're going to eat you. They're going to make you seem like you're a whore and all this other kind of stuff. What you're going to do is get on that plane. You're going to disappear for 8 months. Then I'm going to get you an apartment in Timbuktu. And you're going to stay there. And nobody's ever going to hear of Olivia Pope again. You're done. You're finished. And, I mean, she just went and got on that plane. It was like, what else could you do when your father raised you for filth? You can't do nothing but walk with your tail tucked between your legs, as we have rarely seen her do. And get on that plane. And sit there and like, damn. So Olivia asked the flight attendant for the phone. She called Cyrus Beam. She like, you know what? I'm on a plane. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm not about to get y'all the check. She going off. Cyrus is like, wait. And see, this is what I'm saying about Cyrus. You just told this girl a day ago that she cannot be with the president. She will ruin the lives of American people. That it is not a good idea for her to be with the president. Now she's about to disappear. This Cyrus on the phone, y'all. This Cyrus. What? You can't leave? Wait, what? No. Oh my God. Get off the plane, Olivia. Get off the plane. If he knows you're going, what? Cyrus, how you can't have you both ways? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand Cyrus. 1 minute you hate them together, then the next minute you do. And maybe he does hate them together, but he got Olivia crazy daddy, killer dude on him, and he don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's his motive, what's his reasoning. If it's American people, he don't want to die. He don't know what's going on. He don't know what to do. Maybe he just is conflicted about the situation as we are. So Olivia gets off the damn plane. Her daddy like, what you doing? Get on the plane, Olivia. She's like, I'm not getting on the plane. I'm not running from this. I'm going to be all right, blah, 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 blah. So you see the gladiators. Can I just say I love their whole motto, over a hill. I follow you over a hill. I love that. We see the gladiators. They're like, oh, shit. We're in some shit now. They know. And they not answering the phone. They losing clients. Shit is getting real. And goodness gracious, Olivia Pope has become their client. Now, Harrison, again, who I love, goes into Olivia. He like, what you gonna do? What's the plan? What's the move? Because we got to get you out of this. She like, it's handled. It is handled. Now, girl, it is not handled. You had no game plan. You were just like, let it be. Fitz called you and was like, what's so bad about this? Come up with the plan to make it work. Olivia's plan was that, he was going to go public and be like, word, that's my boo. She the one for me. I don't even like Mellie like that. We over, we done, we through. She's out the White House. Couple of years go by, and she's good at what she does. Couple of years go by, you know what I'm saying? he get closer to her is the scoop or whatever, and then, you know, she become the first lady. Now, that shit wasn't gonna work. I don't care what nobody say. To me, that shit was just not gonna work. So at this point, it's like, what's the plan now? Your name been leaked. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck can you do? We see Olivia Pope, bitch. She breaks out the black folder. She told Harrison, don't you ever touch this black folder unless you ain't got nowhere else to go, unless you got nothing to do, and don't you touch this black folder. You go through all of your contacts. Olivia had called every client, everybody. Everybody was like, oh no ma'am, you are on your own, girl. You want to open your legs to the president, girl? You are on your own. You know, she's telling them, look, you don't even know what's the deal. You know, that is not true. She tried, but girl, it is not working. Nobody believes you, Olivia. And then, you know, you, girl, chow cheese. So she break out the black folder. We see the black folder take her to this room. And in this room is Fitz. In this room is Olivia. In this room is Mellie. And Lord Jesus, I was all the way done. I was all the way turned up, like, yes, yes, this is what I need. Seeing them three on screen is so wonderful and awkward at the same time. You just can't take your eyes away from that screen. Everybody in that room gave me my life. So Mellie when she came in there like, look, you know, what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What's the deal? You know? And Fitz is like, shit, we gonna make it work. You know? And then Olivia's like, well, we need to tell the truth. The truth this time is the only way out. That's what we need to do. And Mellie tried to get bucked, talking about, I don't want to go on national TV and tell people about my husband's whore. Olivia got their bitch together and was like, you know, we gonna need this to work. You're gonna stop refraining from calling me a whore. And when she checked her, if y'all seen the camera pan to Fitz, and Fitz was like, she checked your ass. He just be giving Mellie these looks like he does not fuck with her. Like on every level, he cannot stand her. So they're coming up with the story, and Olivia asks Mellie, how many times is it okay that I sleep with your husband? 5, 7, what is it? This bitch turns around and says 2. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Y'all, Mellie cannot have a problem with Olivia. You don't get that right. And let me tell you why. You don't get that right because you let that woman sleep with your husband. You knew they was messing around. You know, girl, when you gave her back that Eisenhower pen, bitch, when you put that pen in her hand, you knew. You knew. You knew about the secret locations. You knew about the Constitution meeting. You knew. And when your husband could not sleep at night, you called Olivia Pope to make it right. So, girl, you knew. So, I don't have no sympathy for Mellie. I really honestly don't, girl. You let this go on for too long. And now your husband is really ass in love. And he want to be with Olivia Pope. And you want to stop it, girl. You let it go on for a year. And even afterwards, like you said, it went on after the inauguration. It was a year, off and back on, off and back on, off and back on. Girl, you allowed it. And the only time you was with Fitz is when Olivia would not be with him. And she came with a game plan to save his presidency, and he had to, you know, act like everything was cool. Other than that, y'all are not a couple. He hates you. And frankly, I hate you too. I cannot stand Mellie. You don't get that right. You don't get to sit there and take your husband back after you allowed him to be with her. I don't believe in that. That's what's wrong. If you know your man cheating on you and you accept and condone that shit, you have no right to feel no kind of way because you laid down at night and was okay with your husband's pecker going into his mistress and you felt okay about it. Girl, I'm over Mellie. I'm over her. Now, she was snatched. Hair was laid, girl. Mellie, she was looking first lady-ish the whole entire episode. But I was over her. They come with the plan to go ahead and tell the truth. They're going to read a statement, him and Mellie hand in hand, and they're going to get it all the way together. They're going to contain this situation. It is fixed by Olivia Pope. So Mellie leaves, and this is what I'm saying. Here's another example. I just keep having to go off. Mellie, there's a secured room with Fitz and Olivia. You leave first. If you really want your husband back, Bye, Olivia. We got the plan. Thank you. Have a nice day. She would have had to leave if it was me. No, I knew you to stay with my husband. I'm gonna leave y'all alone again? Girl, what are you thinking? He just confessed to you that he was in love with another woman. He does not love you. He does not want to be with you. He does not like you. And you left them in a room alone again. Oh, girl, how much do you want your husband back? How could you, girl? No, I would have been sitting there. Girl, I would have walked. And then when I walked in the room, I was about to sit next to him. You standing over in the corner. But see, that's what I'm saying. Mellie, the shit she going through, she deserved it because she let that go on. And you left the room for them too. Girl, Fitz started taking off that jacket, asking Olivia, was she okay? She got the crying. He hugged her. And again, every time they on screen together, it's just so intense and dramatic. And oh my God, gives me my life. But yes, honey, Olivia ends up walking out. But you know, again, Mellie, you left them together. So obviously, you know the fate of y'all's marriage. The big thing is to save Olivia. That's what the thing is this episode. Save Olivia. We're going to save her. And we're going to find out who leaked her fucking name. Again, I seen Mellie sitting on the, couch. She was doing one of these. Like she was guilty. So I was like, it was Mellie. It was Mellie. Mellie knows what the fuck she doing. She always got some up her sleeve. But then, she started investigating. Like, she asked the Secret Service who always tell on Fitz. And I'm like, what the fuck they doing? Why y'all keep... I mean, it ain't nothing to tell, really, because she let the shit go on. But it's like, whatever. Why you even asking? You know where the fuck he at. So, she going doing her own investigation. They narrow it down to some little bar with a little reporter girl who broke the news, talked to the Secret Service. And he, he like, yeah, the president, he got a little hoe, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, did you leak it? And he was like, no, it wasn't me. So we're going to move forward. Next day, news story breaks about some little chick in the White House that had slept with the president. The gladiators, honey, yes, baby. They didn't came through and they slam dunked it. It was like, how do y'all do this shit? Like, I would not be a good gladiator. I'd be like, y'all, fuck it, we out of there. We about to go find us some more jobs because we is out there. We about to have no more clients. But see, that's what make them gladiators, and that's what I like about this show. They go to the extreme for their client. And Olivia was their client, and they pinned this on some whole girl. And see, this is my thing about Quinn, girl. Hold on. You know how I feel to have something pinned on you. And you gonna pin it on that girl? See, that's what I'm saying. It seems like all is well. We see Olivia text the new girl as a client. We see that. And we see Cyrus' ass in trouble. Cyrus goes home. James is knocked out and old Charlie. It's like no killing Charlie. Why Huck didn't kill Charlie? I want Charlie gone. Charlie causing too much problems for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Charlie is just, maybe he's just not, maybe he like Huck. You just can't kill him. You just can't kill him. And that relationship him and Huck got, like Huck tortured him and everything. They still be acting like they friends and a part of the league. Girl, what? No, you tortured me. Gone. But anyways, so we see Charlie like, hey, old friend, your little boo knocked out. James over there just conked all the way out. And they take Cyrus to Olivia daddy. And I'm like, oh. And it gotta make you wonder, was he really talking about the Republic, or was he just pissed off that his daughter was fucking with the president and he was mad? What really is it? You know what I'm saying? Is he coming from a father, or is he really trying to save the Republic and the people? And again, I'm so over that, because let me tell you why I'm over that, because they always want to throw that girl's skin color into, you think they gonna let you in the White House. Bitch, y'all need to get up into 2013, because we got black people in the White House now. See, that's what be pissing me off about it sometimes, y'all. They want to throw that in her face, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just TV show. I'll be having to calm down. Cyrus and Olivia daddy. I still didn't catch Olivia daddy name. BH13256. I don't know his name, but they in there, and he like, Cyrus is like, look, what you want me to do? It wasn't me. What do you need? And her daddy's like, Jake and Fitz, they had a mission, or they went somewhere together. Something happened, and he gave him a book. He was like, and everything you need to know about what really happened is in that book. Cyrus opened it. He started flipping. He like, okay. He was like, oh my God. So I was like, what is up now? What is the scandal now? What is it? What did Fitz do now? He already killed Vernon. She deserved to die. I mean, everybody gonna know that she was gonna die anyway. But what is happening now? What is going on? That happens, people, they got a new client, the girl from the White House, which I thought that was dumb. Olivia, you know. I mean, but you know, Olivia, again, she has her own little white hat, and she does things for the greater good, even if it means throwing herself under the bus. So it's like, still again, who leaked your name? Who leaked it? Who is the leaker? We need the leaker to come front and center. Baby, Mellie goes into the president's oval, and she's like, you know, all this time I've been trying to find out who leaked Olivia's name and, you know, what's going on. And, you know, she just giving him the rundown. She's like, but it was you. Y'all, I hollered. And they show you the president asked the guard for a favor. His #1 top dog, who don't let Cyrus in when he messing around with Olivia, who keep the secret, who don't say nothing. He went and told him, I need you to leak Olivia Pope's name. Now, Fitz has done lost his mind, y'all. Fitz is, I don't know if he lost his mind or he's just in love and he want to be with Olivia. I cannot believe he did that. I was like, Fitz, what are you doing? Wait, you know, you in love? What's going on, bro? He really loves her. He did that shit. I mean, it was at the expense of her. And his other motive, she was like, Mellie was like, you know, you want to be with her so bad enough to leak her name, and I figured out your plan. He was like, no, I figured out the motherfucking plan. What happened was, when I came in the Blair house and laid my head in your lap like I was asking for your forgiveness, that's when the plan went into motion. He's gonna be with Olivia Pope. It's just gonna, I am convinced it is going to happen. The president, the leader of the free world, loves Olivia Pope, and it is not, girl, what? He's like, nothing is standing in his way. He looked at Mellie and said, she will be the first lady. This is a war, bitch. This is a war. He understands the politics and everything behind it, and he's gonna run for a second time because he wants the people to really vote for him. You know, the whole thing with deception. But he is like, this is happening. This is going to happen. Whether you like it or not. We are done. We are through. And again, I don't feel sorry for Mellie because she caused that shit on herself. It is what it is. And yes, I got my entire life. Season 3, episode 1 of Scandal is handled. It's handled. I mean, what else can you do? It's handled. There's nothing else to question. It's handled. Yes, I'm loving Scandal. It was awesome. It just does not cease to amaze or fail me at all. I love watching Scandal. Yes, honey. And it just be scandalous. Like, you don't know where the next scandal coming from. Where's left, right, front, back. And I love it. You don't never know what the scandal really is, girl. For next episode, episode 2, yes, girl, Olivia has taken on the client. Now, I don't know how smart that is, Olivia. You know what I'm saying? For you to be out there talking on the lawn, she absolutely did not sleep with the president. Girl, what are you doing, girl? I mean, you know, you were just in the clear. But then again, maybe some part of Olivia don't want to be in the clear because she really want to be with Fitz and she want people to know, like, I'm the queen bee. Yes, it's always been me. He puts me before her. Maybe that's what she really want to know. What's her reasons? We don't know, but we shall see. And we're going to see how she's going to get herself and this little White House girl they just threw under the bus at this situation. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts on Scandal. So for everybody who's wondering, this is the new show that I will be reviewing past True Blood. Once True Blood is over, Scandal will take its place. Then we will be doing Scandal and The Walking Dead. And I'll try maybe to do another one. I'll try to watch another one. But I did pick Scandal. And thanks everybody for who advised me to watch this. And then again, like I said, fuck y'all, because now I be going crazy with y'all asses. And I just, oh goodness gracious, I just don't know why y'all did this to me. But it's okay, because I like Scandal and it's a great show. And shout out to Shonda Rhimes because she did an awesome job. And y'all make sure y'all check out the reviews again. I'm going to try to have them up by Saturday of every week. Scandal airs on Thursday, so by Saturdays. But if you want to know my thoughts, follow me on Twitter, follow me on add me on Facebook, and also follow me on Instagram. I mean, I can't say shit about Scandal on Instagram, but still follow me anyways. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in a week.